I got this line on my head because I had a do-rag on sleep. But this morning, June 19th, something happened. I had a major dream, and I got closer to God than I ever did in any dream. Um, it's everywhere though. It's hard for me to explain this. I wasn't going to make the video at first because it's hard for me to explain the timeline of the events. But it was nighttime in this dream, and I looked out my window right there, which is aimed towards the south. And where the moon is, there was a giant scroll in the sky, a giant bundled up scroll. And I remember in the dream, I was like, oh my gosh, God. Like, I was like, like happy that God showing his power in the sky and just showing us something. And when that happened, all I can remember is the scroll changed into, I looked at the moon surface. It had like this C symbol. But in the C symbol, like on the inside of it, was a bunch of Jewish, like Star of David stars. And they were like indigo blue. And there was an angel, outline of an angel under the stars. And I could draw it for y'all. I just didn't draw any of this yet. And I was looking at that, and I don't know what that means, but that happened. And like I said, this dream is scrambled everywhere, man. Next scene, it was like taking me scene to scene. Next scene was I seen an angel. I was in the sky with an angel. He was pulling a man up with his right arm, and with his left hand, he had like a blue like electricity orb. He was sending down at a demon. Like I seen like warfare. And it was like lightning. It was like the size of a golf ball, but he had it. You could see like lightning connecting to it and stuff. He threw it down, and on his wings, you know how they say angels, serums and stuff like that got like a bunch of eyes on their wings. He didn't have eyes. He had a bunch of mini faces, and all of the faces had their own expressions, paying attention to what was going on. And as he was like pulling that man up, trying to save him, I looked down, and when I seen, it was like a big glass floor that was in the sky, that every single demon that attacks me, they look different. It was red ones, skinny ones, it was big like smoke ones. All those demons were like on the glass and couldn't get past it. And they couldn't make it past to where the angel was taking me and that guy he was saving. And next scene transition, I saw a city coming from the south in the sky. It was stone. It was a building. Can't remember too much of what it looked like. I could draw this, man. I could draw it. Then I had another scene transaction, right? I believe me, my dad, and my baby sisters and stuff were in heaven. And we were waiting, like, in this, like, if you ever watched the movie 300, they got, like, this little hall meeting spot where everybody sits down on these stone chairs and stuff and wait for the person to get in front of them. It was like that, except for we were in, like, in a spring setting. I don't know if it was heaven or not, but it was pretty nice. Like, you could feel butterflies all around you and just beautiful sun rays and stuff. And we were just talking about, it was after Rapture, because I know it, because we was talking about how my sister wasn't up there yet because she was in the shower. And I was like, hold on, but if the rapture happened while she's in the shower, she's going to come up regardless. And I said that to my dad, and we were just like, like, he just shrugged it off. And then once again, man, the scene transfer. I'm back in my room where I'm looking outside, and I seen a giant scroll in the sky rolled up. And the sky was really beautiful purple and bluish with stars. And this, like, stone tablet flew through my window, and I think it was an angel speaking through it. And I remember, like, right there, if you guys look over there, I got, like, hats hanging up. Sometimes I have backpacks hanging up. And I had a backpack with Sonic the Hedgehog on it. And the stone tablet was telling me to get rid of the backpack because something, man. It's really hard to remember this. Like, I just had this dream at like 1 p.m. I woke up at 1. I I stayed up all night, and it's my off day. But whew, he was telling me something like to basically get rid of the backpack. I had an Attack on Titan backpack also, which is an anime show I love. He was telling me to get rid of that too. And yeah, that was, to sum it all up, that's the crazy stuff I seen. I want to even say, man, I seen Christ's face with the crown on his head in the sky too. I got real up close to him too. It's unbelievable. It's weird to explain. It's hard to explain these spiritual events I go through. But not even to say, man, like yesterday, I had June 18th, man, I had a rapture dream. But this time I was left behind. I was at my old job. And this is a whole nother, this was from yesterday. I didn't make a video on this either just because it had me like stunned. But all I can remember in this rapture dream was I was at my job at Boost Mobile. You know, I've been vaping recently. Like, and I'm trying to break that and not get addicted to that. Because, you know, I quit smoking weed March 14th. And I decided to get a little vape or whatever. I used to vape back in 2017. And I was in a vape shop with the guy, and I was like skipping work for a few hours. I don't know why. I was skipping work for a few hours, chilling with him, and then I'm like, oh snap! I'm over here focusing how to get vape pens when I need to be focused on going to work. So I ran down this all connecting the same plaza. Ran down to my store. There's people waiting outside the store. And long story short, this girl was in there working because it's typically a one-man store, but since I skipped it, it's like customers called the job and they had people, they had a boss come there or something like that to work. So I'm thinking I'm fired or whatever. She's telling me I'm wanted by the police and some crazy stuff like that. And then we end up closing the store up. Me and her got in the back, and for some reason we start kissing. And when we start kissing in the back of the store, curtains start moving, start flopping, cups start moving and stuff. And I felt, and she started floating in the air. I felt demonic energy. And man, y'all, so much has been happening to me since I took a YouTube break, man. This is off topic for a second, man, but I had a demon on top of me growling, trying to have sex with me in my sleep, bro. Like not even a week ago, man, it was growling, man. It would sound like a bear growling, and I rebuked it and it was gone. But back to the story. She was floating in the air, and I was like, I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. So I ran from the back because I knew it was like a demonic attack or something in a store. And I seen a card float in the air, and it had a cross on it. And I can't remember what else it had, like what was going on with the card. I wish I could remember it. God allows you to remember certain things. He doesn't allow you to remember other things. You know what I mean? When I walked outside, it was just like smoke plumes from different spots on the ground. I don't know if that's when people got picked up or whatever, but I got on my knees and instantly started praying because I knew the rapture happened. I didn't hear no trumpet or nothing like that, but it was just something weird, and I just automatically knew the rapture happened. And I started praying. I was on the ground for like 2 minutes. I see I didn't get up. I didn't get picked up, so I'm like, I'm here. I'm stuck now. And while I was there, I'm like, okay, I gotta get to my girlfriend. I instantly started thinking of my girlfriend because I remember I was getting off in 30 minutes in the dream. Like the dream was so like realistic and clear. I could remember like, 6:30, I'm off at 7. So she would have been on her way in 30 minutes. I hope she's on her way now. You know, the rapture just happened. And I started running down back towards the vape shop, and I seen this dude, this childhood friend that passed away. He's dead now. He died. But he was pulling up in Walmart, and he turned and looked at me. He's like, what you looking at? What you looking at? And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, nothing, bro, nothing, you know, because the rapture just happened. I'm worried about crazy stuff. People in the car, it's like 3 other people with him in the car. They like, calm down, calm down. He, nah, man. Nah, I miss my mama. I miss my mom. F that nigga. What he looking at? And he hopped out this long pole like he was gonna come beat me. And they start chasing me. So I ran to the end of Boost Mobile, and I like these old people, elderly people, hopped out their car, left their car on, trying to see what's going on. I jumped in their car and immediately started driving. I remember nobody was stopping at red lights, nothing. It was everybody going 80 miles per hour, no matter, down all these little roads, like it's chaotic. And I'm driving, trying to get to my girlfriend's grandma's house to go get her. And I just remember how I would miss her, etc. if I like messed up, you know, and didn't see her anymore because it was just so sudden. And that's the end of that dream. But nevertheless, man, yeah, the reason I even brought up that attack the other day, I don't like giving glory to these attacks, but because in that dream, it was a girl trying to have sex with me. And while I was laying in bed with her, I was at my job, ironically, again. This is the other dream when that demon actually woke me up growling. And while I was for some reason, we had a bed at my job, and it's like we stayed the night over at my job. And she was in the bed too. And when she like grabbed on me in a dream, I'm thinking it's like, oh snap, you know. And it felt so real. It felt like a person really grabbed me, bro. And I woke up, and it was really a demon on top of me, and it was growling, like growling. First time I heard it, like it's like a big pit bull just growling on top of me, and it had my left hand in his mouth. And I rebuked it with the blood of Jesus Christ, and it stopped. And then and it was at 5:55 a.m. I looked at my clock. It said 5:55 a.m. And I believe that was a warning from God. Yeah, a lot has been going on. If y'all want me to draw any of the stuff I just seen this morning, the angel with the wings when he was in warfare with the demons, anything, just let me know in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Yeah, man, continue to pray for me. I'm going to keep dropping these videos if God keeps showing me stuff. And yeah, man. And Aisha, I got you with that video. That's going to be the next video. I had a dream when a friend of the channel here, Aisha, was in a dream, and the Bible started floating in my room. So that's the next video. I've just been really busy. But I got a lot coming for y'all if y'all want to hear it, man.